Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to the Duna Constellation in Kerbal Space Program on Wings. Yes, we are still around Duna because in the last episode we decided to not fly up to Ike because it took a long time with our nuclear rocket, but now it's the time to fly up to Ike and let's find out where is our perfect maneuver to fly up to Duna's moon, and let's reduce a bit and we need to turn it around. Okay, can we get it even more efficiently? Let's see. Maybe... Oh, this is too much. We don't want to crash into Ike. We just want to orbit around Ike, maybe in an altitude of 10 kilometers or so, 20 kilometers. 3 kilometers is too less. Okay, I can eyeball the rest, and we have our maneuver coming up in about 20 minutes. So I hope, or at first, I want to make sure that I'm aiming at the maneuver node. Like here, and am I controlling from the probe down there? Control from here. Yes, I am. Very good. So, Sidram, Bering and Durdo, I hope you are ready. I hope you are prepared for your trip up to Ike. Let's do a... Oh no, I still can only do 10 times time warp at this altitude. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, but I hope... It's only 17 minutes, so I hope this won't take too long to do the time warp. And then I need to do... I will do the EVA reports and some instruments from high above Ike, but I can't use any of these instruments of the science space or of the mystery goose, because I only have enough for one in space near Ike and one for the surface of Ike, so I have to save them. But I can do at least a lot of things or some things with my other instruments and with the reports, so there is hopefully enough potential to get some science. And yeah, then we will head off over to Ike, and hopefully the landing on Ike won't take too much fuel of our lander, so we are able to bring back some fuel with the lander, so we are not using all of its fuel like in the trip to the surface of Duna, where we used all of the fuel of the lander, and we brought no fuel back into orbit and back to our Duna constellation, which was a little bit sad. But on the other hand, it was also a great planning, because it was exactly the right amount of fuel I needed to land on the surface of Duna and return back to orbit with the small lander. And so yeah, this was barely enough, but on the other hand I did not the good approach, so on the other hand I might have done it a little bit better, but yeah. Okay, just a few seconds more. Okay, right now. And let's aim for the maneuver node again, like here, and let's throttle up. Okay, here we go. The good thing is the nuclear rocket engine is hopefully very efficient, as we've seen with our MOHO research probe, as we've done our correction burn to Eve, that I had only, I don't know, 15 units amount of liquid fuel inside the fuel tank, and I'm still having some fuel left in it, so I even can do another burn, and this is pretty impressive how efficient the nuclear rocket engine is. And there's Ike, and we are doing right now our burn. And so yeah, I hope yes, Duro is happy, Sidram is happy, and Bering is happy, and I think it will be Bering who has good experiences with landing on moons, who will land on the surface of Ike and be the first Kerbal on the surface of Ike, so he can bring back some surface samples after he has practices on the surface of the moon. And yeah, so I think we are well set up and we are well prepared to fly over there. And then the carbonauts will remain around Ike until the return window is arrived for returning back to Kerbin, so that we can get our nice science we've gathered so far back to the surface of Kerbin, and our brave Kerbinauts can return back to the surface of Kerbin and celebrate their victory. But this will take a little bit of time because currently we are pretty far away from our return window and we need to wait a little bit, but we have a lot of other missions going on, so I think we won't notice the long time for our 3 Kerbinauts who will remain around in orbit around Ike and wait for their return window to Kerbin. Okay, we are halfway through the burn. This is very good. It's a good way. And what about our fuel? We are already starting to use the fuel tank down there. Oh, there's still some fuel left, so the nuclear rocket engine hasn't used the fuel out of our lander. And afterwards we need to bring a little bit, or we need the fuel in the lander. So that's why I'm hoping that I'm still able to bring back some fuel back into orbit around Ike, so that I'm not wasting all of its fuel, which is needed to return back to Kerbin, I think. So yeah, okay, only half of a minute of our burn. We have almost done this. Let's have a quick check of our orbit, if everything's looking fine and dandy. I hope so, and I like to keep track of my burn right now from the orbital view or from the orbit map, so that I can cut my engines in the right point, so I'm not overshooting and I'm not undershooting. Okay, there we start. We are already having an encounter with Ike, but our periapsis is a little bit too high, so we want to bring it down a bit, 200, and let's do it very slowly. 80, 50, 20. Okay, 12 kilometers, this is very good. And we want to plan, or can we already plan here our maneuver node? Around here, in 3 hours, this is pretty fast. We want to do our burn to enter a stable orbit around Ike. Okay, maybe like this. Okay, we can refine this later on, but we have now our maneuver set up. Very good. So, let's go on our trip. Oh, we can do now a little bit more fast forward. This is nice. And more than 100 times. There's Ike. And we are approaching Ike. Very nice. Very nice. And when do we have our encounter? In 1 hour, okay. So and we are coming closer. Now we have an eclipse of the sun due to Ike. It's pretty dark currently. Luckily we have some lights on our lander, so we can still see something. Oh, are we already in an... Yes, we are already in trajectory towards Ike, so now we can do a crew report. While in high space over Ike, there appears to be some steep rock slopes. The higher areas are lighter in color and the lowlands appear to be very dark gray. Okay, 35 signs, let's transmit it. Then we can do some signs. Where is it? With the gravioli detector, it's hard to select. Okay, log gravity data. While in high space over Ike, 140 signs, amazing, let's keep it. And Kerman, it's your job right now. Go on EVA, where are you? Switch on your lights. Let's climb a bit down the ladder, and EVA report. While in high space over Ike, you've recorded your observations about the situation. Okay, keep the data. And well, you can get right away the data from the gravity scan. Let's float around with a beautiful view back to Duna. Pretty amazing. Okay, what are you doing? Carefully, carefully, dude, carefully. Okay, now, and... No? I want to... Okay, take data. Very good. Now let's return back to your capsule. And... grab. Very good. And board. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's look for the crew report. No. Reviewed stored data. Gravity scan. Keep it. Gravity scan. Material study. Mystery goo. Temperature. Gravity. Materials bay. Mystery goo. Atmospheric. Seismic. Gravity. Temperature. Surface. Atmospheric. Temperature. Material study. Mystery goo. EVA report. Okay. 56 science. We can transmit it right away because there is no transmission loss. This is very good. And it's done. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So let's check this out. We have still our maneuver set up. This is very nice. Okay, in 14 minutes. Let's already turn towards the maneuver node. Like here. Very good, very good. And now let's do some more fast forward as we are approaching Ike. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Whoa. Ooh. This looks dangerous. I hope we can fly in this altitude without crashing into a rock. Okay, let's do the burn. Let's do the burn to enter a stable orbit around Ike. Okay, Sidram and Bering are a little bit scared. I don't know why. It's just a standard maneuver. You're used to it. So you shouldn't be so much scared. Only Durdo is happy. And while we are doing our burn, can we do already crew report while in space near Ike? You can't help out, but like Ike. Okay. Let's transmit the data. And 35 points added, very good. Then we can do where are our instruments. We can do hopefully a temperature scan, log temperature. 56 science, keep data. We can hopefully gravity data, 140 science, amazing, keep it. And then I like to observe materials bay. Okay, the high radiation environment caused a few of the samples to glow. It looks like it would be fun to paint the rockets with this. Very nice, 175 science. Let's keep it. And we are still doing our burn. So it's looking pretty interesting. Okay, now we are captured by Ike. Oh, no. The camera has changed, but we aren't captured by Ike. Okay. But I think it should be happening soon that we get captured by it. And... yes, okay, there we have our... and there we have our orbit around Ike. Very nice, very nice. Let's reduce the apoapsis. It's good that we are doing this with our nuclear rocket engine to be more efficient in what we are doing, because fuel is the essence of our return back to Kerbal, and if we are running out of fuel we are pretty much screwed and we have to launch another refueling mission up to Ike, which would be pretty bad because it would take so much longer, and this is not so funny because we want to return back our science and we want to finish our Duna mission. And we can only do this when we are able to return back to Kerbal, but I'm pretty confident that I have the right amount of fuel, and also there is some tiny fraction of fuel left in the old Kerbal departure stage, which is still floating around Duna. So if things go bad, I'm still able to... Okay, let's stop here with our burn. I will adjust, or I will circularize the orbit later on. This is good enough at first. Okay, what about our fuel? I hope we have enough to return back home. Now it's again up to Duro. Duro. Oh, he can enjoy the view back to Kerbal, not Kerbal, to Duna. And we now can do an EVA report. While in space near Ike, let's keep it. And you can get also the data. So let's rescue all the data just in case that something goes wrong with our lander. Collect data. Yes, I want to remove it. And now we want to have also the temperature scan and the gravity scan. So, oh crap. Not too fast, not too fast. Very carefully. Okay, this is looking good. I should zoom in a bit and take data and take data. Very good. Very good. Good job, Dodo. Good job. Now, let's return back to your capsule to meet with your crewmates. And grab. Very good. And board. And we have some more signs added. We have already 22 signs. It's amazing. Okay, let's look. EVA report in space near Ike. Very good. So we can transmit this right away, and all the other data we want to keep. And finished. Okay, very good, very good. Okay. Okay, so the next step is we need to go around until we arrive at our periapsis. So we can circularize our orbit. Let's do this. Only 50 times in this altitude. Okay. Well, I don't want to completely circularize my orbit. I just want to lower a bit my apoapsis to maybe 15 kilometers or so. So it's a nice round number, or not a nice round number, but it's easier to return back to my my Duna Constellation once I will leave Ike. And there's Duna Rise. This is pretty amazing. 9 minutes to go until we arrive there. This looks pretty amazing. This is great. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. And stop. Let's turn retrograde. And oh, I can do this pretty easy. Over here, enable the numbers. And let's do a short burn to lower the apoapsis to 15 kilometers. 14 is good enough. Good job everyone. So now it's time for a quick save, and it's now time for bearing. As I said, bearing Kerbal. Let's get you out. At first, let's retract this panel just in case that you are floating into it. And EVA for bearing. Switch on your lights. And let go. Enable your jetpacks. Oh, and he needs to... I just forgot to refuel my lander. I need to refuel it. So at first, grab. Very good. And board. Okay. We need to refuel our lander. just in case, or not just in case, we need to refuel it, or we can't land there, and we even can't get back into orbit. And as I said, I hope there's enough fuel, which will I bring back after I was on the surface of Ike. Very good. And the next fuel tank. Let's refuel them. And then it's time to return, or to descend to the surface. I'm looking pretty much forward to this, and I hope I'm able to pull off a great landing on the surface of Ike, so we can continue our exploration of the celestial bodies in the Kerbal system. Okay, the fuel tank is filled up. Let's fill up this fuel tank. Okay, why are you all scared? We are just doing some fuel transfer. There's nothing to be scared about. Everything is okay, everything is fine. Why has this now stopped? I haven't done anything. Okay. And the last fuel tank. Let's refuel the last fuel tank. Bering is still scared, but you have practiced this already. You are well trained for your Ike expedition after you landed on the surface of the moon. So there's some fuel left in the main fuel tank, so just in case that there's something going wrong, I hope we can still leave Duna. Let's retract the ladder. Let's do another quick save just in case. And now it's a moment of truth, because we undock. Let's switch over to Bering, enable his instruments, and let's separate from our Duna Constellation. Goodbye guys, see you later. See you on the other side. And maybe I'd like to land over here. This would be pretty interesting. So let's see, I need to set out a maneuver node, so I will come down over there. This is good. So I can land on the side. I think this is a good trajectory. Okay, in 45 seconds, it's time to activate the engines. Bering, why you are scared? You have practiced this. You have great experience. And let's disable RCS so that we are not wasting RCS, and let's turn around. 24 seconds until you burn. I hope everything is set up. I'll look back to Duna, where we are coming from, and then we can prepare our landing. This is exciting again, landing on a different celestial body. Okay, let's do the burn. Let's do the burn, and now we should be committed. Okay, we will definitely go down, and I like maybe to land around here in about 7 minutes. Let's do a time warp. Okay, 1 minute to go. Okay, I was still in time warp. Whew, this was scary. I think it's looking pretty much flat down here. Do we have an indication about our altitude? Not now, but I think it's a good time now to kill most of our velocity, because it's looking pretty like a good spot to land down there. Okay. Let's reduce our speed. Okay, we have killed almost all of our velocity. Now it's time to descend towards the surface. We are still pretty high, I guess. Still no indication on the radar altimeter. Okay. Are we already in flying at Ike? Let me check this. Crew report. Near space. Okay, reset. No, Baring is smiling, or at least he's looking a little bit more happy about the situation. This is good. And he will have a beautiful look back on Duna. This is amazing. I hope you can enjoy this. Once you're landed on the surface of Ike. And yes. We're getting closer. Let's have another look. Okay, we have an indication on our radar altimeter. Let's slow it down a bit more. And extend our gear. Are we now flying at Ike? Crew report. No. There we have our shadow down there. Very good, very good. Are we now flying? Crew report. No, still not, okay. It's pretty strange. Okay, we are descending, we are coming closer towards Ike. We have a clear shadow. Baring is doing an awesome job, very good Baring. Your approach is looking nice. Crew report. Still near space Ike. Just a few meters. Crew report. Okay, remains the same. So it seems that there is no flying at Ike. There's the light of our landing light. Very good. And very slowly, gently, and cut the engines. Good job, Baring. Good job. You did an amazing job. We landed on the surface of Ike. Let's celebrate this with a quick save. We did it, and we have a beautiful view back to Duna. It's almost like the view from our moon base back to Kerbal. This is amazing. I like this. This is great. Okay, so that we are not running out of energy, I hope the solar panels can adjust themselves so that they... Where's the sun? Right above us. So I think they should. Yes. Direct sunlight. Very good. So let's extend our ladder. And at first we want to do our crew report. 40 signs for landing on Ike. Okay, let's transmit the data back home. And then we can do observe materials bay. One of the samples has reacted very strangely to the surface of Ike. Interesting. 200 signs. Wow. This is amazing. Let's keep it. And what is the mystery goo doing? You observe the goo. Okay, 80 signs. Not bad, not bad. Then we can do log temperature. 64 signs. Very good. And gravity scan. You recorded accurate measurements of gravitational forces in these conditions. 160 signs. Amazing. Let's keep it. And log seismic data. Gathered precise acceleration data while subjecting the vessel to the situation. 160 signs. Amazing. Okay. So many data. So many good stuff. This is great. This is really great. Okay. Now comes the most important thing. EVA. Bearing. Switch on your lights. And... we need again to do this very cinematic. Oh, there's also a symbol on the jetpack of my Kerbal. This is great. Okay, let's zoom way in and see Baring as he... one small step for Baring and a great step for Kerbal, and he's smiling. He is smiling as he touches the surface of Ike. We landed on a different celestial body. This is amazing, and he can now enjoy the view back to Duna. This is great. Let's do a jump. Woohoo! Whoa. Not bad, not bad. Good job, good job. Okay. We have to do... oh, I need to enable the EVA report. You look up at the sky and see something zip past. Okay, let's keep it. And take surface sample. The dark black soil has almost crystalline structure. It's fun to play with. 240 signs. Wow, let's keep it. This is great. He is enjoying this. He is really enjoying this. This is amazing. So, it's now time to do the historic moment. Plant a flag. And kajuk. And kajuk. Very good, very good. And first landing on Ike. Bering was enjoying the view back to Duna. Okay, very good. Good job, Bering. Good job. Okay, you did an amazing job. Now it's time to collect the data. Oh, the gravity is too low. We can't sprint here. We can't sprint like on the surface of Moon. Maybe I should retract the solar panels at first. Oh wait, can I just jump? No. Ouch, this was not good. He jumped into the girder. But maybe I can use my jetpack to gather it. No, no, no. Oh, crap. He jumped right into the light. Okay, now another try, and maybe getting a bit closer. Take data, and he's falling down again. Okay, let's try this again, and take data, and no, 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 no. Not the docking port. Come on, get up. Let's try this again, and thermometer. Come on, come on. Take data. Okay, very good. Now it's the question. Which is the right container? I haven't noticed which one was the right one, so let's land on this one. Oh, it was the right one. Collect data. Yes, remove data from Ike's surface. Very good. And oh, I can't reach this one. So maybe I should step on top of the one engine, the one fuel tank. And tuck. Very good. No, 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 no. Bering, what are you doing? No. I'm a little bit scared because of the retract panels. Oh, this is good. I can retract them from the outside. Okay. So, not that I am damaging them. Very good. Come on. Okay. Collect data. Remove data from Ike's surface. Very good. Very good. Let's switch off your jetpack. And after you plant the flag, you can now climb back in and store all these great data inside your lander. And board. Very good. Let's extend the panel again. And 7 stored data. EVA report from the Ike's surface. Let's send them back home and keep all the other data. 64 signs. Amazing. Good job, Bering. Good job. Okay. So, while we are enjoying the view back to Duna, I like to thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this landing on Ike. I hope you liked our expedition of the Duna system, and we will return back to the Duna system once the return window to Kerbal comes up. And in the meantime, we have enough other missions going on, so we won't run out of something to do. So yeah, I hope you will be watching in the next episode when we continue with our space program. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please do the usual YouTube stuff like subscribing, commenting and liking, and I hope I see you again, as I said, in the next episode. Until then, my name is Sebi. See you!